Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can use recurring events for maybe you have a series of events, series of workshops, or maybe you have something that goes on monthly. So let's take a look at how to do that. We're going to go to an event, and I'm just going to start with an event that I'd already created. So let's go to Events, Manage Events. And let's say I have a workshop series and maybe it's going to go on monthly for 3 or 4 times. Again, this is all up to you. I'm going to go to configure and let's just open that up. I'm just going to go to the info and settings. So there's a tab called repeat, and this is how you can set up recurring events. So let's say again, I'm going to say this is a monthly series. I'm going to say once a month. And I want it to happen on the first Friday of every month. So I'm going to choose that way. That's a week. So it could be a whatever day, the first week, the first month. But I like the day of the week, the first Friday, first on the first week. And then you can just go ahead. When is the start date? I think this is already setting up for June 6th, June 4th, but I'm going to go, let's say I've got a series of 4 sessions, right? So 4 occurrences. Of course, you could do things like excluding dates, or maybe you could end it on a particular date if you want it to go for a while. So I'm going to go and just click save, and then we'll see what it does. It tells you it's going to create these series and when it happens. And I'm going to go ahead and click continue. Great. And I'm going to hit, so now you can see when these are happening. And notice then you may have to go in and change the actual event name because right now it all says June. But, it has different links already set up for it, for the event link. But you can also take a look at, if I go to events, make sure everything's just saved already. This is already done. I can go back to, let's take a look at the events. Let's go to manage events. And you can see here they are, right? So if you want to change those names, you're going to have to go in and change the actual series. So maybe it's just series 1, 2, 3. It'll make it easier probably if you just name them as 1, 2, 3 rather than June if you can't remember what month they are. So I may go in here and just change the name of the series to, I may just call it number 1, right? And you can just change the name for all of them. So that's how you can go ahead, and you can see that it's only going to apply to this one event. And I'm going to hit continue. I just want the name only for this one event. Save and done. And you can cancel out of that. So if I go back to my manage events, you can go ahead and take a look. There's the series number 1. So you can go ahead and just keep changing the name. And again, it's in the repeat. If I go to one of these events, again, it's under, I'll go to the original one, configure, and you'll see it's called the repeat tab, and that's where you enter that info.